I had a health scare this morning and I just woke up, so sorry I look like a mess, but I just want to say I'm so happy to be in Belgrade versus if I was back in Boston. Because honestly, American health system is really designed to make things as difficult as possible. So if you do have like an urgent problem, unless you are like a VIP and pay like a monthly retainer and have doctor's visits, it could take weeks to see a specialist. But being here in Belgrade, and I know I'm very privileged, I built a network. I called a friend, like nearly crying, saying, "Oh my gosh, this is happening." And he was just like, "Look, I know the top specialist in this particular issue. See him at his office at 11 o'clock and let me know how it goes." So everything is fine. It was just, I'm 35, hormones, but I was just like any woman when you are checking your body just to make sure everything is fine and you don't feel any lumps or anything. I just thought I felt something and it was just like, end of the world. But it just goes to show that healthcare, at least that I've received abroad, is so much better because I go to private clinics and private hospitals. And I know that's a huge privilege. But still, like, when I live here, or even when I was in Kazakhstan or Thailand or even Turkey, seeing doctors, they always speak good English, they're highly educated, they're very empathetic, they have like next generation machines and tools. And just to see someone within like an hour, that's just really reserved for the rich in the US. And when I was a grad student, when I first moved outside the US and just living, it's just like I had the perks. If I ever got sick, I had doctors were able to come to my dorm to see me if I was just too sick to go to them. And it was just like, that was the beginning of like, wow, healthcare, universal healthcare is actually something most societies have because it's good. Versus in the US, we're just told that, universal healthcare is too expensive, it's too complicated, it's too socialist. And living here in Belgrade, especially, I'm alone, I'm far from my family. I'm just really, really blessed and very privileged, yes, to see like the top specialist in the country, just to see him within an hour and see another doctor and just know that everything is okay. But I know if I was in the US in this particular situation, I would have been just 2 weeks from Thursday and maybe I'll see a doctor and have like a huge bill just to know that, everything's fine. But yeah, it was scary this morning and everything was just to keep calm. I was like, at least I'm not in the US.